I think Ursa's like the only thing
I think you
here.
get run over. You can't pick Ursa here. You all of a sudden, Ursa Tia are the same hero.
Yeah, I know, but I think they need to double down.
Bristleback.
The CM Bristle.
Ooh.
That's actually okay.
That's
It's a lot of AoE. It's versus the
good
Chen.
pick.
It's also, okay, 6.
Synchronization of Chalice and his drum. As is that a penguin on a surfboard?
I don't know, but I love it.
I love it too. Gabby,
Gabby.
he's not loving it.
He is dead.
Oh my goodness, he got baited by the penguin.
Whew. Can't underestimate the potential of them skilling Gush there.
Yes.
That extra damage, 4 armor reduction. It doesn't matter if you're a Bristleback. You don't have your Bristleback yet. Split 3 ways.
Because so they're gonna, because of this, they can look to dive with this creep wave. Get on to Arme. See, they're able to redirect the aggro back towards their own creeps. They're surrounding Arme.
He's in trouble.
I mean, Shaman's heading over, but he's not going to get here in time. This play's worked out for TNC. Now we'll see the 2 supports turn up, FY next Nova, but they could be in trouble as well. Tim's is going to look to run down FY. Another slow out from AU, and the damage from the Iron Shell ticking FY down. That Orb of Venom helping out as well. Won't quite be enough to kill him, but the aggression from TNC, we're seeing it already here on this top lane. FY comes in for another blast, but that's going to give the chance for Tims to turn to charge, get on top of him, and FY, he's got stick charges, but with that Iron Shell and the dive, Tims needs one more hit to get the kill. Can he find it? He can. The Iron Shell from Kuku ticks down FY. As FY sort of gave up his life there, Tims will go for the deny before FY is back in the lane to have a chance to PSG LGT's opportunity to move around the map a lot with their supports. But if this sort of tri-lane continues up top, they may want to focus a little more sort of, having one of the supports being static and keeping that lone druid alive mid lane. Straight up outplay from Maybe. He's going to start trading hits back towards Maybe, but he's positioned pretty deep, so FY able to easily walk around, get the wrap around, shackle into the stun. Tims does come in, but is not quite in time as the lightning from Maybe claims Armel's life once again in this middle lane.
Brought up and setting up for that kill. Now there's a charge coming out onto the mid lane.
See what they can do here. They've got the damage with a refraction. It's a lot. Maybe trying to get away, but the bash is out. Pops the fairy fire. F5's on the high ground. Should be able to get close enough to offer the disable, and there it is. Shackles out. Trapping back the Spirit Breaker. Now Maybe can turn towards Tims. The Mud Golem's done as well. Tims does still get the charge, but he cancelled the charge.
Ooh. Chase targets can be pretty high.
So we go Armel.
Armel.
Let's get gone upon here again with the Mud Golem. The chase down. He has the refraction. Armel now with the turn. Tims trying to block him off. Keep Armel safe.
He's level 6 though.
Tims is dead. Maybe claiming another kill. This Leshrac
he wants
getting
more.
Out and out of control. Heads in, lands the stun. Armel, oh, he turns and Maybe's just giving up his life. Armel, he's got refraction back up.
Stun. I still have some mana, but it's a Leshrac. You're still fairly squishy under that tower, of course.
See top, the root. They've got the control with the shackles. It's an easy grab onto Kuku. It's very hard for TNC's heroes to do much at the moment.
Mid lane.
As they'll lose the top tier 1 tower, they do get the kill on Maybe. FY is going to drop the ult, but there's the control. Tims able to control FY, keep Armel safe. They'll pick up 2 kills in the middle lane. He's definitely feeling pretty invincible at this moment in time, and Tims actually going to poke up top again. He just walked into the lane.
He got bulldoze off.
Can he get out in time?
Yeah, he
cannot. It was an interesting attempt to, I mean, hey, sir.
Potential that leads them to just go into the Roche pit.
They're going to have a good shot. He's just been able to run down Chalice. Chalice, he's got the Ravage. They are going to surge out Gabby. They want to try and commit for this. There's no tier 1 tower, so no easy backup able to come in towards the tower. Another trap slow. They're able to just run him down. The root's out, and TNC will manage to kill off the Tide. Chalice is gone.
Very nice. That's, I mean, really interesting how like the Bristleback versus the Tide, right?
And they found Arme as well.
Kuku, just
Gabby,
constant.
he's on top of the Lone Druid. The control's there from Tims. There's a good fear, but it doesn't matter. The Iron Shell AoE. Kuku gets the double, and LGD's game, it is slowed down massively, and Team can take this fight. Still
1K from Radiance on PSG LGD.
And Gabby.
They know this.
He's going to start poking, starting to force some spells, some cooldowns out of the side. They do get the stun out. They're going to try and go for him here. A lot of change to the Ravage as well.
Oh my God.
They've got enough. Gabby's dead. Charging coming from Tims, but it's straight away stopped by the Hex. The Shackle as well. FY turns. Another blast. Tims trying to move forward. He's backed up by the pipe. They'll get themselves on top of
Nice
one.
vacuum.
It's a vacuum wall onto the three of them. They've already taken out maybe. Now charging again. They've got Arme. Jump forward onto Chalice. LGD's lost 2 cores. Armel surged up by Kuku. He's ready to try and dive for more. Another trap slow out onto Chalice. Chalice, he's up onto the high ground. Does Armel want to continue diving? He certainly does. Tim's is charging in. And on top of him, they've taken the tier 3 tower, TNC. They're onto the barracks. PSG LGD have got to do something soon. They will have the Ravage in 10 seconds.
Radiance is finished as well.
Gabby charging in. Tim's as well immediately with the surge down on top of FY. FY's down and out for 45. He'll buy back. Their Chalice. Ravage. It's a big one as well. Catches them all. But do they actually have the damage to follow up? Gabby's in. The vacuum. Oh my goodness. It gets all 4 of them. Gabby's still alive on the front. The stacks building up on Arme. They have lost 3 of them. The Aegis is going to be back, bringing Armel into the game. They've got the Hex. Can they kill him? They're going to try, but Armel's out with the blink. They are able to stop it for now. They go for the grab onto Gabby.
They want to try to get more out of this.
I don't know if they can kill this Bristle, though, Gabby. He's able to just walk away. Search is there as well for Kuku to play it safely. Maybe he's trying to catch them. TNC, they are ready to turn, though. They know that they can. The vacuum's down onto the 2 of them. Armel jumps in instant Hex from FY, but Gabby, he's still free to run around the fight.
Armel.
They do get the stump from maybe onto Armel. Now with the shackles, can they kill Gabby? Cruel Spray's continuing to fly out. Gabby, search up once more for Kuku. He's running away. The radius is burning him down. Gabby, has he got any other way to play his way out of this? I don't know if he has, unless he can juke his way all the way out. He'll go for the TP. Arme Tunsi then found him. FY with the zap.
Also just finished up the Bloodstone after that Kai. He's level 18.
There we go, maybe.
Runs into 4.
He is. He's going to pop the ult off, start to burn down Kuku. Serpent wants her out. Tim's charges in, but there's Chalice again. Ravage out onto the 4 of them. Anchor smash to the front lines. Armel's able to get the BKB out. He's able to cut his way out the Serpent Walls. The walls drop down in the midst of it all. AU with a big ult, but Tim's, he's gone. They've lost the Spirit Breaker. Stump from maybe catches out AU as well. There's 2 supports down on TNC. As again, PSG LGD. He's going to be able to play back with the Fear, you would imagine. He turns into the beefier form. Charge does still connect, though. Unable to stop Tim's in time. And Tim's, therefore, able to get the ult off Armel. Coming in with a BKB. Focusing down the lone druid. Do they have the damage to take him down? It looks like they do. Arme's gone. Now they turn their attention towards Chalice. Chalice, they're going with a big wraparound from this smoke. From the river. See if they can get the opening, as there's the jump. FY immediately committing with the Serpent Wars. He goes for the shackle. Ravage is out from Chalice.
They're on
on top of Armel. They've got him. Burst him down. 5-man vacuum comes through as they'll try and turn things around. There'll be a buyback from Armel. AU with the big ult. The Glimmer as well. They can't quite cancel it. It's getting a lot of damage out here, AU, in the midst of it all. They've lost 2 on PSG.
Oh my God.
Dead without buyback. 2 spies back as well. They know that this for TNC is the fight for them to take. Armel looks towards maybe. He's popping the Bloodstone heal early to try and put them off. FY goes for the TPA. He won't make it. It's Gabby with the triple kill. They're chasing down for maybe as well. He's back to the shrine, but the 3 dead with no health as he'll use himself up. But TNC, they'll clean him up as well. 4 dead on PSG LGD, and 3 of them without buyback. Anytime you're anywhere near the shrine, you know these buyback plays are going to come in from both Armel and Tim's, and now they're charging in, diving the base. X-Nova's gone. Chalice, he's trying to TP, but the route's out. He does have the Kraken shell, so we'll be able to walk back to the fountain. But he's just hitting the racks. The racks are falling. Let's see, FY. He's got the control. Serpent Wall's down, but Tim's immediate reaction. Vacuum Wall's down. Already in trouble. Gabby pops the BKB. Looks towards Arme. Tim's again and gets another charge through. That's FY down. Chalice will pop the Ravage. He's in. Can they get anyone down? They'll get Tim's. What else can they get? Arme's already dead. Gabby dominating. Now on top of X-Nova. He's just running in against the 3 of them. Chalice and maybe. Can they do anything to hold this man back? They'll use up the Bristle, but he's pretty much full HP.
This Bristleback is just immortal. Look at him. In the midst of 3 heroes.
Yep.
55
They
HP per second.
do anything about that map. As Gabby will now get stunned, but still half HP. He's got the Aegis for 2 minutes. He can just stand his ground, take these structures.
Just turns his back.
And there we have it again. Kuku, these multi-hero vacuums every single time. PSG LGD just getting tossed around, vacuumed about. They will burst him the once, but Gabby is going to be back with vengeance for round 2, as here he goes.
They're controlling Armel.
Focus down FY. Armel's able to get the BKB, the cheese off as well. FY will go for the Ghost Scepter to TP out. But Gabby, he needs to go nowhere. As he knows, Chalice, very low. A Fear will spread the Bristleback away from the tide and will keep Gabby, Armel, or Kuku. It's just not happening.
No, they're too. They can bring down like 1 or 2 targets if they focus fire them, but if it's a 5-man, it's much more difficult. They're going for Tim's here. He doesn't get bulldozed off, and he just gets full duration shackled. It's GLGD with that one advantage they got. They're trying to hold him off here. The Hex.
See if they've got nearly enough damage or control. They'll bring him down a little bit. Shackles as well, but Tim straight over and across, freeing up Gabby. Charges into FY. Fear as well to send back the Prince of Pepper. AU!
Oh my God!
Vacuum! The combo Kuku! He drags them all back in to a beautiful ult from AU as the buybacks will come out. They do find Tim's, but TNC, again, these team plays, Kuku with these vacuums again and again and again. He does get shackled. They will get vengeance. They will take him down. Chalice being poked away from the pit. Kuku surging in as well. Oh, he's on the clip.
The bear is up there too. They're both up there.
The melon and the bear. Oh, he does manage to force down, but the bear's still up there.
He'll be able to recall it down though.
There you go. He's down and out. See if they can go for Chalice still though, as he's falling pretty low. Hand
The back line, FY, he found Armel.
Oh, but the water's away. Armel's dead. FY doing the best he can to bring them back in. AU just stand his ground with the BKB and the ult. Maybe looks for the stun. AU, they have to step away from him. Gabby still continuing to chase down Chalice's Tidehunter. Chalice falls lower and lower. Another grab. FY, the shackles onto AU with a vacuum on 3. Gabby, he's already picked up 2 of them. FY holds back, sticks around for the extras out to take down AU, but the buybacks come out from both AU and Armel. They're charging in. Tims and Gabby ready to go for more. Arme TP's out just in time, but FY, and maybe they've been left behind. Triple kill for Gabby. He can now look to go to the high ground. Yule Scepter will stop him. Kuku's got the surge though. Gabby continuing to dive in, chase down PSG LGD, still sitting at full HP on the bristleback. Chalice dead for 75, no buyback. Arme trying his best to push Armel away from this final set of racks in the mid lane. Gabby now turning over to help out. Kuku Shiva's guard slows down Arme, PSG LGD. They will stand their ground. Surrounding this final racks, Gabby, he's back in, another grab from FY.
He's facing forward.
Trying to do his best to allow maybe the opportunity to get the damage out. It's a lot of disable. Does bring Gabby pretty low this time. Can they finish him off? They're blocking him, but again, a vacuum. Onto the 3. Shackles from
Grab him
FY.
again.
They're still trying everything they can to kill off Gabby, but they cannot. He's out, back to safety. They're buying time though, PSG LGD. 40 seconds until Chalice is back in.
They've got the glyph. They're holding it a little bit longer here.
Push TNC back once more.
Oh, hey, you messed up. He just used his ulti.
See, they've got the Hex again. Locked down from FY, has the grab onto Gabby. Gabby needs help. He needs it now. The wall's been dropped. Gabby's still alive. Get the
Get
shot.
the BKB.
Support the BKB. And now he's ready to identify the vacuum.
Vacuum.
Again, Kuku onto the 3 of them. They're all dead on PSG. GG is called. And TNC will be able to close up game 1.
Holy moly. They made them work for